Well, it was a nice warm up today.
It was.
Yeah, it
Very
wasn't
nice.
bad. I didn't have to wear a heavy jacket, but how's Super Bowl weekend going to be looking, Greg?
Well, we do have some changes here for tonight, and then, yeah, it's going to be kind of a cold start to the weekend, but just a brief day of really getting back to cold conditions, and then we're going to kind of flip the switch again. But for tonight, the main story is the ice potential, too. You can see right where it is. This gives you a probability of icy roads. Basically, can you get like 1/100th or 2/100ths of an inch? And really, it's kind of just getting into the possible area. But notice it's right along or just to the west of I-94. If you go further north and east, it's likely going to be in the form of just light snow. Further south and west, that temperature gets more 32, 33. So it's probably more like drizzle, too. So in this area, temperature difference is going to be everything, so even elevation could play a role in some of this too. The good news is it's going to be gone by the morning commute, so roads may not be that bad as you go further north, given we won't have it going on. Right now, here's the temperatures. Currently, we're sitting right around 32 or just a little bit to the east. You go further west of the river, you're starting to see a little bit of 34, 33. So these temperatures are really going to be fluctuating, but they should be fairly steady. It's just how far will they drop. Dew points give you an idea how far the temp will fall until we get to 100%. Lower the dew point is compared to the temp, the greater opportunity it may then fall below freezing. And you can see everyone's kind of in that mid-20s to low 20s, which is a good sign that you might see these temperatures initially fall when that precipitation occurs, which means you could get below 32. As we look at it, really the precipitation doesn't come in until we get to about 10 p.m. and then you're going to start seeing it approach. Once again, it's going to be that pink that's going to be the freezing precipitation. You can see by the time it comes through about that time frame, 10 to about 2, it's basically that pink is south and west of I-94, further north and east, Eau Claire up to Ladysmith. These areas, more light snow. And if you go further west of the river, it'll probably be drizzles. You know what the temperatures there, 35 to Decorah, Rochester, 34. So there'll be more drizzle activity. So it's going to be that area right through there that I just highlighted. That could be it. Now, once the morning commute comes by, everything is pushed off to the east. Temperatures are right around freezing, so any type of issue on the roads won't last that long, especially on well-traveled surface. The next thing to look at, a few flurries, but the wind's going to start picking up, and then the temperatures will fall in the afternoon as colder air begins to rush. So you can see the temperatures overall by noon, we're now in the 20s to the north, low 30s. Then in the afternoon, going to the evening, we're already back into the teens. At nighttime, 10 degrees already at Ladysmith at 8 p.m. And you can see down La Crosse or 21, too, by 10 p.m. So it will fall all day, and the winds will be the issue, too. Wind speeds typically are going to get in that 15 to 20 mile per hour range. Gusts could get near 30 early on. By the evening, the winds do decrease. Temperatures Saturday morning, as I said, it's going to be a cold start to the weekend. We're going to have some negative numbers out there in single digits once again. But that's probably the last time we're going to see that for quite a while. As we go into Saturday, increasing clouds will still be in the teens to 20s, which is below average. Sunday, we get back to average, and then yes, there's still 40s in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday. And I said yesterday, there's a lot of uncertainty Wednesday and Thursday, and that has kind of shifted further south. So precipitation chances are getting a little bit less next week, but that still could change, but overall still above average. Our average by the end of next Friday is 32. So we're starting to come back up, so give you an idea.
So 44 or 45 will feel quite lovely.
It will.
Thanks very much, Greg.